Taliban brutally execute Afghans in streets, hang victims while shooting bodies and bundle civilians into car boots. Taliban are reportedly executing Afghans in the streets and hanging their victims while shooting their bodies. Shocking footage shows the moment two people, allegedly civilians, are being detained and bundled into the boots of two cars. The Taliban have been reportedly executing Afghans in the streets. Footage shows a man being bundled into a car boot. There have been at least another 20 similar deaths in Panjshir, the BBC reported. The outlet reports that one of the victims, dad of two Abdul Samim, was killed after he declined to flee when the Taliban advanced, saying, "I'm just a poor shop owner and have nothing to do with war." The shopkeeper was later accused of selling SIM cards to resistance fighters, and his body was found near his home, with signs of torture according to witnesses. This is not the first time the Taliban have been violent towards civilians. Back in July, militants rampaged through Kandahar looking for government workers. Among those executed is believed to be popular comedian Nizar Muhammad, although the Taliban has denied being involved in his murder. And last month, Taliban death squads were reportedly pulling people from their homes and executing them as they seized control of Kabul, while thousands of people were trying to flee the country to escape the ruthless regime. Meanwhile, horrific footage released last week showed a group of Taliban beheading an Afghan soldier and chanted Mujahideen as they held up the severed head. The area of Panjshir, 80 miles north of Kabul, was the final resistance stronghold in Afghanistan. The region, regarded as an impenetrable natural fortress, has immense symbolic value in the country as it has resisted occupation by invaders in the past. On September 6, the Taliban raised a flag over the region as they declared a crushing victory of the resistance fighters following days of bloody battle. Zabihullah Mujahid issued a statement saying the area had been completely conquered and a number of people were killed while the rest fled. He said during a press conference, "We tried our best to solve the problem through negotiations, and they rejected talks, and then we had to send our forces to fight." However, claims of the region's fall have been denied by the opposition alliance, the National Resistance Front, NRF. It said, the Taliban's claim of occupying Panjshir is false. The NRF forces are present in all strategic positions across the valley to continue the fight. We assure the people of Afghanistan that the struggle against the Taliban and their partners will continue until justice and freedom prevails. News reports from last week stated that lines of Panjshir fighters seized 3 provinces from the Taliban. Homage News reported that the districts Dara, Abshar, and Perian have fallen back into the hands of the National Resistance Front, NRF, but that the situation for civilians is catastrophic. Meanwhile, a journalist covering the conflict in Afghanistan said the resistance had taken up positions in the mountains and gorges. Radio Free Europe's Fred Bezan tweeted on Friday, "Fighting is ongoing in Panjshir, last pocket of resistance to Taliban rule in #Afghanistan. Taliban control main town and main road in the valley. Resistance has taken up positions in the mountains and gorges, and are attacking static Taliban positions." The Taliban declared a victory of the resistance fighters' credit, AP. Resistance fighters are claimed to have seized 3 districts from the Taliban credit, AFP. The area of Panjshir was the final resistance stronghold in Afghanistan credit, Reuters. Brit Dad, 32, fears he's a sitting duck for the Taliban as he begs for help to come home with his wife and 2 kids.